Hello, welcome back to part 55 of this video tutorial how to build a Pacman game in XNA. Please don't forget to buy the content. Send €2.95 to PayPal account XNAPacman 2013 at hotmail.com. We send the content in 24 hours to your email address. In this tutorial we're going to build the coast collision, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to load a sound file. And we're going to do that in the game class. So go to the game class, and in the public section, here after the coast I sound, we're going to say public static sound effect, and we call it the eat coast sounds. Represents the eat coast sound. Right? Now we need to load the file, so go to the load content, and here at the bottom load the eat coast sound. So eat coast sound is contents dot load, and we're going to load a sound effect. And now we need to copy the sound file. So if you have by the content, go to your zip folder, and in the sounds directory we need the Pacman eat coast sound file. So we're going to copy this and we're going to paste it in our Pacman content project in our sounds folder. Right? And now we can say here sounds Pacman eat coast. Right? And now we're going to build the coast collision. So go to the coast class, and the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to define some private variable. So go to the private section, and here after the start frame we're going to say a private int result. Represents the result of the score calculation. And now here at the top we have a private point, and we call it the map position. Represents the map position of the world coordinates. Right? Now we're going to define some public variables. So in the public section we have a public bool, and we call it is moving. Indicates if the coast is moving. And now we need to add the score. So public score, and we call it the score. Represents the score object. And now we need to set the flag and add a new score object. So go to the constructor, and after the is alive flag we're going to say here set the is moving flag default to false. Right? Is moving is equals to false. And here after the coast animation create a new score object. So score is new score. And we pass in 60 frames or 1 second, right? And now we have this done. We're going to create the collision function. So here at the bottom, public void collision, and we're going to pass in a point. And the first thing we're going to say here is if is alive, translate the world to map coordinates. So map position is utils dot world to map, and we're going to pass in a new vector 2 for the position, and we're going to use the position dot x minus the game1 dot tile size and the position dot I. Right. If there is collision, so if point is equals to the map position and is alive, and the modus is not equals to the coast modus dot ice. Alright. If the coast is in frightened modus, so if items dot Pacman dot is energizer, play the eat coast sound. So game1 dot eat coast sound dot play, and the volume is 0.2 and the pitch and pen is 0. Switch to ice modus, so the modus is equals to the coast modus dot ice. Stop moving until home path is found. Well, searching for the home path is done by the path finding, which we'll do in a later tutorial. So we're going to say here that is moving is equals to false. Right? Play the ice sound. Game1 dot coast ice sound instance dot play. Increase the coast destroyed counter. So the items dot Pacman dot coast destroyed counter plus plus. Alright. And now we need to calculate the score. So we set the result here equal to 0, and we're going to use a switch, and we switch the items dot pacman dot goes to stroke counter, and we have a case 1 where the result is equals to 200, and we set a break statement. And now we can copy this row, and we're going to use 3 more, so 1, 2, 3, and now we set a case 2, case 3 and a case 4, and we're going to change the values to 400, 800 and 1600, right? Add the score to the player's total, so the items dot playerDB, and we use the game1 dot current player for the index dot score plus equals the result, right? Draw the score on the screen. The score dot value is equals to result, and the score dot position is equals to the new vector 2. We're going to use the position dot x minus game1 dot tile size, and the position dot I minus game1 dot tile size, right? And the score dot is alive is equals to true, right? Else Pacman dies, so else items dot pacman dot expire. Alright, and that's the collision function. Check for collision. The map position of Pacman. And that's the collision function, the code collision. I'm going to finish the tutorial here, and in the next tutorial we're going to finish the code collision and we're going to test it. So I hope you enjoy, and see you in the next tutorial. Bye.